I am Playoff Beard here with Humanist. How I missed that. Hello, sir.
I'm having a good time. I'm happy to be
Already
here.
having a good time. We haven't even started yet.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little bit of practice. There's a lot of things to cover today.
It's true. And we have Shinkaigen in the back. We have Nivmet in the back. We have a full crew ready to play some crazy matchery that we will talk about, including Zeal and Xenotech and Gary and a bunch of others. We will get into all of the things. We should probably get into all of the things, let people know what's going to happen. For the record, this is not the update 2.12 downtime stream.
It's not. Oh, I had the wrong papers here.
That is coming up in a bit. Still at the end of the month. This is just for fun. We're going to run through some stuff. We're going to have a good time. And then we will have a special stream, of course, when update 2.12 is deploying. What do we have in store today? Well, we're going to run through a bunch of awesome things that are going on in the community. And we're going to do something that might be my worst idea ever.
I think so.
Which is to try to play Ultimate Bravery 5v5. Is this a terrible idea or a good idea?
Is that all where everybody's like all Ozos against each other? 5 Ozos against 5 Ozos?
All right, so here's how Ultimate Bravery works for those of you who haven't been with us, through the heyday of X Maverick and Kill the Streamer and all these things. Ultimate Bravery. You use, ideally, a website. In this case, we're using killthestreamer.com/bravery. And you hit the button, and it will auto-generate what heroes you have to play, what ability you have to max first, and what items you must build and the order you must build them in. And trying to do that with 5v5 is only going to be that much crazier. So we're going to play a 5v5 match. You can watch that from Nivmet's perspective, from kind of the global spectator perspective here. Xenotech is also going to be in this match, and he's going to simulcast this match on his own stream, so you can also watch it, all the chaos from his perspective if you want over on his channel. We're going to have some fun with that. Maybe Shinkaigen, if you don't mind, let's show. We drew the builds in advance using Kill the Streamer just to give us a fighting chance of this not being the biggest hot mess we've ever done on stream. So first, this is Team Nivmet. As the leader of Team Nivmet, Nivmet must take the top row.
Okay.
So Nivmet is playing Glaive. He must max Twisted Stroke first, which he never likes to do with Glaive.
Makes sense.
You'll see everyone must build Journey Boots first. Why? Because you probably have to ask X Maverick. I don't remember originally why. Then he's got to build an Echo on Glaive, which is obviously the ideal thing to do first on Glaive. Serpent Mask, Dragon's Eye, Alternating Current, and then just a second pair of boots.
Second pair of boots.
Nivmet obviously is going to need some more boots.
Needs a little health.
What do you think about Nivmet's build?
I think it's it's busted, man. This is gonna be tough. You can start with the Journey Boots. That's not so bad. The Echo, that's gonna kind of throw a little kink into things here. I mean, he's got the mobility, but how's he gonna farm?
I don't know. It's gonna be a mess. All right. The rest of rounding out is here. We're not gonna run through everybody. It looks like, can I even see? There's a little thing obscuring it. I can see Siri, Gary, and EFX is on Nivmet's team. There's one person I can't see. But rounding out Nivmet's team, they got to play a Kestrel, maxing the active camo with a Dragon's Eye and a War Treads and a. It's kind of a blue. It's kind of
I've
a blue
seen
Kestrel.
worse builds.
It's kind of a blue Kestrel. Then this actually looks really fun to me. Kashka with a Tension Bow and a Shatterglass.
Yeah.
With a Storm Crown.
Yeah,
it's a weird build, but it's not
objectives
a bad build.
Yeah, I know. This Koshka is going to tear things up.
I think that'd be fun. The Jewel is kind of maybe the most like you might actually see a Jewel get built in a weird. I mean, maybe not double Aegis per se, but that's not a terrible Jewel. It's not terrible. He's got some attack speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, and then Taka. A Shiver Steel Taka, this is very old school, Shiver Steel Taka with a spell sword and so some blue, a little bit of blue, a little bit of red, a little bit of defense, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maxing K10. Okay, so Team Nivmet is going to have some problems. And again, they must build the items in this order. They must max the ability in this order. For every mistake made, the player owes us a Bitcoin.
It's going to be
Okay.
really hard for the Taka to clear early as well. I don't know. It's
I
gonna
didn't
happen.
tell them about the Bitcoin part. I'm sure they'll have no problem with that.
I'm
All right,
excited.
let's meet team community now with Zeal, Trogdor, Omega Borg, Physics, and Xenotech on this team. Zeal as the team leader of this team. He must play the Sky, and this Sky must build after the Journey Boots a Tyrant's, then a Dragon's Eye, then a Aftershock, and a Echo.
I mean, one of the strongest builds I've ever seen on Sky here. It looks like maybe Gabe this will put this one together.
Now, the Adagio is kind of a legit support Adagio. There's just other problems that will follow as we look farther down the screen here. So a maxing Adagio that's got an Atlas, got a Crucible, got an Echo, got another Atlas,
Because it feels good.
got a little bit of crit there at the end just to round it out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a legit support Adagio. But the problem
Yeah,
is,
sure.
if you look down from there, there's a Catherine, there's a Grace, and there's an all-defense Idris. So this is kind of like the quad support protect the Sky comp.
I would say
don't know.
it feels like that if you just look at the heroes, but based off these items, actually, I really like this Cath build. I think it's going to be crazy strong. Cath's probably going to tear this game up as well. The Grace. Actually,
Grace
get a lot
has
of work
good
done
blue
there.
scaling.
Yeah.
Grace has crystal scaling. It's going to be a big hot mess. All the players, they have to build things in this order. Any mistake they make with the build, they can get called out on that. They have to sell it. They have to build in the correct order, and they owe us a Bitcoin. And then away we
Each?
go.
1 Bitcoin each?
Yeah,
Or-
per mistake. Per
Yes.
mistake. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into this match, there are some community things that we wanted to run through for everybody. First up, what's going on in the, oh, yes, for those asking in the chat, this was an unfortunate warband accident that occurred that prevented me from doing the Fitness 5v5 last week.
I thought it was like a gang
It's still lingering. It's still painful, but we're improving. We're improving by the day.
Get well.
Thank you. I appreciate all the well wishes that came pouring in physical mail and email and on the Twitters. All right. So first up, there are a number of content creators who are doing golden ticket giveaways. You should definitely go check them out and participate in this. If you don't have a golden ticket, there's no downside to this whatsoever. You can see it listed on your screen, the schedule, but some really fun people to hang out with in general. And then they are going to be giving away golden tickets, in their channels. So make sure you go check that out if you're still looking for your golden ticket.
Absolutely, and that schedule's there on Reddit as well. I would just suggest follow these guys on Twitter. You can see their handles right there. That'll make it easy, and then support these guys. They're giving out the golden tickets. It's going to be a fun thing.
And obviously why this is relevant, of course, update 2.12 now is just around the corner. That is the early access update. Only people with golden tickets can play 5v5 during the early access period, and then when update 3.0 comes out in February, that is for everyone. No paywall, no nothing required. That will be for everyone in February. But for the the kind of last end of January update 2.12, that is for early access for the golden ticket holders only. You can also get a golden ticket in another way, Humanist.
Well, this is actually pretty cool right here, and I think this is where we get a little interactive with all of the fans and the people that want another chance to get in. So people are actually crafting golden tickets IRL, and we've seen some pretty interesting golden tickets already. But I guess there's a chance. How does this work? 10 randomly selected winners will receive a golden ticket, and 10 of our favorites will receive 600 ice as well. So that's a pretty cool deal. You can see right here some of these golden tickets. We've got I guess
I
like
want to see people
Post-its.
get really creative. I saw someone molding a golden ticket out of dough, like to bake it as a loaf of bread. Like, let's do this. Let's get some weird ass golden tickets.
This is banana for scale.
Yes,
That's what we can
banana.
see here.
There you go.
I mean,
now we're talking.
That's very artistic here. I like it. I would like to know also, did they eat this banana?
Straight through the side, just chomping down.
Gold, and here, if you're not so creative, we have a tutorial from one of our users as well, how to make your own golden ticket. Purchase a golden paper bag, maybe from last Christmas. Got a pair of scissors, cut that thing up, write on it, take a photo, block your face.
Block your. There you go. Don't forget to block your face. No
Yeah.
one wants to see your face.
Yeah, because now I'm ashamed of my golden ticket.
All right. So participate in that. Another chance to get a golden ticket. I'm telling you, there's some room here to get really creative. If you go really outside the box, you're going to get the notice of the team and maybe get yourself a golden ticket. So definitely participate in that as well. Now, in addition to that, locally here in the Bay Area, we have a pre-launch party for 5v5 that is coming on February 8th. That is at the Foundry in San Francisco. This is a completely community-centric event. It's going to be really laid back. It's not like the World Championship in Singapore. This is for the community. If you are local to the Bay Area or you can get yourself local, please, please, please do come hang out with all of us in person. I will be there. Humanist will be there. We will have some special announcements. We will have some matches played kind of in the round. Like, we're going to have the tables where the official games are being played. It's surrounded by the community on all sides. It should be really, really fun. And then for anyone who is too far away to make it, we will be live streaming it as well. So you will not miss the announcements. You will not miss the fun. But, of course, if you have a chance to get to the pre-launch party, I hope to see as many of you there in person as possible. The tickets are on Eventbrite. I believe it's free, but you got to go through the process on Eventbrite in order to get in the door.
There you go. I mean, there's limited seating in there.
No, I mean, I'm sure it's like... It's kind of like, I've been in there. It's a really cool venue. It's got a little bit of like a gastropub kind of vibe to it.
Yeah, they're really friendly to gamers, right? They have gamer nights. They know what's going on, so it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, the crew from Showdown do a bunch of stuff with that, and yeah, it's great. And yeah, it's not the biggest. It's not the size of the Kalong in Singapore, that's for sure. So definitely,
not
if
the size of the venue
if you
that matters.
can go, you should get on the Eventbrite. You should get your ticket to the Foundry as soon as possible. We do have some more things that we can get into, but we'll save that for the other side of Ultimate Bravery. I think we've waited long enough for this chaotic, hot mess of fun. Shinkaigen, Nivmet, if you do us the honors, let's kick off 5v5. And again, if you rather watch from Xenotech's perspective, can I get some other hype-boo in the chat? I think Shinkaigen just muted me. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can watch from Xeno's perspective as well on his channel, but it's going to be a lot of fun. They have to buy these crazy things in that order.
What are you doing over here?
So it's going to be fun. It's going to be weird. Once again, Shin, can we show the builds and can we get into the match so everyone knows what's about to happen here? This is Team Nivmet. Nivmet is the Glaive line.
All right, this is A side. A side here we're seeing. And everybody starts with those journey boots on both sides, and things are just going to get crazy after that. Honestly, it's going to be so hard to predict like what the damage output is going to be like on the majority of these heroes, really.
And the other side is Team Community, Team Zeal, Team Xenotech, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be some crazy fun with some weird and wacky builds. As we get into the match, you'll also be able to see the builds that people have to build as we go. We'll also get reports on kind of how those builds are going because there's the kind of limited space to communicate all of this information. And the version of 5v5 that they're using is all messed up when it comes to the scoreboard. So it's going to be a little hard for us to show what's happening here. So we will show you what they're supposed to build. We're doing that, right, Shinkaigen?
Hey, that lower third out of there.
Can we see the thing that shows the things? Oh, is it just the little squigglies? Oh, it's just a little thing. All right, it's gonna rotate there. So we're gonna, Shin, I thought you were gonna like obscure like all the brokenness of the not seeing the builds on the thing.
What am I looking at here?
Hide it. I thought you were gonna hide it so that it doesn't look all broken. Now we can see the scores. Okay, great. So because Shin didn't hide it, this current version of PvE, it will not show you the items that people build because there's a bug on it. But that's why it's not out yet, because we can fix all the things. All right. So, of course, Humanist is going to call all the action. I will add a little color as we go. Humanist, we're in the Ultimate Bravery, the debut of Ultimate Bravery 5v5.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, This is kind of cool, right? Like, I have to absolutely just predict, like, have they completed an item at this point? You have to imagine not much. We probably got boots across the board. These teams are pretty balanced as far as A side, B side. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. Now, look, Physics rotating through, getting some of these scout cams cleared out early on here. I like that. Zeal just going to dance around, get these last hits. This is what we've been seeing a lot of, you know, kind of like two-person mid-lane starts here. Is this what you've been seeing? Jazz taking a lot of damage. Zeal, you got to be careful. Kiting over the top side. Zeal dropping low. Oh, the healing flask. He stays alive, and a first blood comes through here. Nice play, and that's a nice pickup for the Taka as well.
And Jaziel's a very dangerous player. If you're in Vainglory competitive and you're looking for a player to fill out your 5-man roster, that's actually someone you should legitimately look at. Someone who always plays up to the level of the competition, will be dangerous in this match, regardless of where the build. But Physics has the answer on this all-defense Adagio. And again, if you missed the beginning, they have to buy, every single person has to buy Journey Boots first. Which will benefit some heroes more than others.
Yeah, I was able to memorize every
stats.
starting item for every player in the game, which is pretty amazing, you know?
And again, as things aren't filling in properly because we have a bug on this version of 5v5 test build, but we have Nivmet and Shin. Oh,
Xenotech's getting lit up here. He's going to use those boots. What a great starting item, and he's out of there.
Yeah, so Nivmet and Shin, they'll give us updates on people's build progress. Shin, if you could just chime in whenever you see fit live on the air, let us know the build progress. That would be great. Next time we do this, we'll make sure the builds are on the screen.
Can confirm that they have boots. So there you go.
Boots confirmed. I think we just saw that. Dragor moves in, got the stun onto Siri. Siri, healing flask, avoids that Holy Nova. Actually, Holy Nova catching on to 2. Drogdor gets back and just slips away. That was a pretty sneaky little play there. Gary wants to hang around. That's his healing flask used. Big cooldown there. Siri has to go back to base, heal up as well. And it looks like A-side doing pretty well in this mid lane, really holding it down.
Now, Grace is going to have to build mostly blue items, but that's not actually terrible for her.
No, that's actually pretty cool. I really like the Grace's build, and I think she had a double defense as well in there. She's going to be incredibly tanky with that Eve as well, and then coming through with those big ultimates. A lot of healing will be coming out here. Niv, look like with Jessiel and Niv, they're really trying to just consistently kill over and over again here in mid, but Physics has done a great job to keep Zeal alive.
Yeah, and Nivmet, of course, he prefers to max Afterburn. He prefers to kind of hang out in the brush and gank all the time. Not allowed to do that here. He's got to max Twisted Stroke first.
What was that Afterburn? Nivmet, I expect more out of you. Jessiel, that's the healing flask used right there, hanging around in the lane, but look at that healing coming out of Physics, just keeping Zeal topped off as far as the health is concerned, and doing a great job so far. Physics on that Adagio has already gotten a kill. Now it looks like, I don't know who our cameraman is, but we got one kill. There's another kill coming through. Koshka able to get that one. Koshka had a very interesting build as well. I don't even know if she started to pick up some of the... It's a tension bow right after the journey boots there, so that's actually pretty cool. It's going to be good burst damage early on now. Series in the jungle finds Omega Borg. Omega Borg winds up with the Holy Nova, dodged out. Series not having any of that business just yet, but that's 3 from B side and hanging out on the top side of the map there.
And if you're wondering, you know, if you haven't been sticking with us all this time, you don't know exactly what's going on 5v5. What are these objectives? What are these camps? What are the strategies? Make sure you're checking out the Academy videos that Shinkaigen is putting out. The official 5v5 Academy videos are starting to roll out, as well as a lot of great community content. We'll talk about it more later.
Yeah, Niv wishing he had that Echo completed for a second Afterburn there. Wasn't able to take Xenotech down, and actually now when I think about that, that Echo's probably going to come up pretty big here. Niv walks right into the brush, but he had vision down. Looks like B-side didn't know exactly where that was. Now Siri's getting jumped on. Omega Borg and Xenotech out for blood, but look at the movement speed out of this Koshka. Jumps in with the tension bow, turns it around. Omega Borg taking a lot of damage, but unfortunately, it's going to be a dead kitty cat. Nivmet, you overstepped yourself. Nivmet's dead. And now Jessiel, you got to dance. Kaiden over the top side. Can we get into some invis here? He's actually going to get out. The Taka, incredibly elusive, but Zeal, the movement speed, the basic attacks. We'll be able to find that kill. This is a bloodbath early on here. 2-6 as we approach the 6-minute mark of this game.
I just realized probably the smartest thing I can do is find the graphic of these builds.
So smart.
And to leave it up on my screen for us. so that then we know what is actually happening.
So as an update, on that last team fight, Nivmet went in on Xenotech, and he was like, "Why is he so tanky?" And I think because everyone expects Idris to have belt damage, but this is a tank Idris.
Yes, it is.
What is that? What's the Idris build here?
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. The Idris right about here. The Idris must go Journey Boots, then straight into Shiver Steel. So that is what he's already encountering. And then he gets a little bit of the weapon ratio from the Sorrow Blade, but then a contraption, Atlas. So the most defensive Idris you'll ever see. It's not going to play out squishy like you would normally expect.
Yeah, I think you get to 5 items there, and you're like, all right, this is about as good as it's going to get for me at this point. I'd like to see, as far as objectives across the map, has anything really changed as where we'd expect these teams to be going for?
Shin?
No?
Wait, sorry. Say it again.
What?
Doing too many things at once.
Because I know some of these objectives have been changing as far as, spawn time, stuff like that. Is there anything where would you expect these big objective picks?
Things have definitely been in flux. We're going to have Nivmet out to talk about that. We'll probably get into all the details of that in the update 2.12. I prefer to have Zken here because he's been so intimately involved in all of that. But yeah, there has been a little movement in terms of the spawn time for Ghostwing and Blackclaw. Just some statistical stuff. The most recent things that I was seeing was like matches were starting to run a little long. So making some changes to ensure that matches were ending in about the same amount of time as a Halcyon Fold match.
Wow, look at this, just like a swarm moving in here and set up by Nivmet, He was pretty salty, I gotta be real. When he saw his build he had to play, he was, whining about it.
Well, that's
more than one time. So, but it's actually paying off here.
That's
pretty well for him.
Just
common Nivmet, yeah.
whiner.
I'm getting used to it right now. Oh, look at that! Right then into the wall with Megaborg, get wrecked. A 3-man Holy Nova style points, but in the end, it does not matter. And with that, A-Side's going to be able to clear out the jungle over here. That's a lot of gold, a lot of resources in their pocket. Now Nivmet, he's hunting, finds Zeal, knocks him back right into Jasil. Oh, but a Suri strike right back under his turret. Express 2-4, Jas almost able to find the kill. Big red button, big red whiff. Gary wishes he could take that one back.
All right, so Humanist, Nivmet on the glaive. He must go Journey Boots into Echo. What are you going to do with that? Are you just going to focus on afterburning twice?
I think it's so good. Like, you saw Zeal go ahead and Suri strike back there. You're just going to afterburn him, Echo, wait for the Suri, then afterburn again. There's afterburn, knockback. See that Suri strike? If he had his Echo up, that'd be a kill.
There you go. All right, Shin, any update on the builds?
So far, Kashka is doing pretty well. She has one of the only people that have all damage items up first, so you can probably expect to see her doing most of the work here.
Right, so Journey Boots, Tension Bow, Shatterglass are the first 3. How far along is she?
In order to do that, I need to distract Niv.
That's great. That's perfectly fine.
Well, as you can see, he's currently in combat and about to die, so if Nivnet dies,
nothing new there.
I'll tell you.
No, I prefer if he dies.
Trogdor moves in. Oh, he's got the AC up. Trogdor's got the alternating current up. Now, this is actually, I thought this is a crazy good build. And you can see Nivmet with such fear trying to run away. Now, left, right, where are you going to go, Nivmet? Pops the healing flask. Oh, if you die, that's such a waste. He's stunned up and he goes down. Oh, no. Wishing he held that one. Siri coming on through. Now has some damage items, as was just pointed out by Shinkai, and has the movement
Everyone
speed,
is done
gets
with
back.
their first tier items for the most part.
Hi, Nivmet.
Hello.
Hello.
We're having a tough time.
So where's the build progress? So walk us through the build progress.
Pretty much everyone is done with their first tier items and partway through their second ones currently.
All right, so that means Nivmet, he's going through the Journey Boots, working on the Echo.
Working on the Echo, and Jas, once again, putting the damage down here. This is an advantageous situation, though, for B-side. They turn around. Look at the healing coming out. Now, this is the captain team here, and they're showing it. Nivmet's in. He's looking for blood, dodging out that forward barrage. The heal comes through. Zeal tries to get back. Oh! You get wrecked!
No, it's the protect the sky comp. You
Yeah.
got 4 supports. You got to protect the sky.
That was ditched to the Sky comp right there. Sky just got wrecked. Suddenly, things just got really hot over here for A-side. Once again, it looks like they're going to clear through this jungle.
Shin, did you want to say something, bro? Good talk.
Bro?
Okay, sorry. We were switching that. We're sharing one headset back here, so I have to take a.
I thought I heard you
Sharing is caring.
ready to say something.
Oh no! So the most notable thing is probably Kestrel has a bone saw, which is like the closest thing to normal here, and so she should be doing
Wait, Kestrel's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th item.
No, wait. Let me double
That should be the
check
5th item.
Hold
They should
on.
have Dragon's Eye up
Hold
there.
on.
Someone owes,
Do we have
might
a
owe
party foul?
Bitcoin.
Hold on, who is that?
That's a Bitcoin.
Who is that? Who is the Kestrel?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
EFX?
It's my mistake.
Oh.
Jewel.
I was about to go
man.
hard on EFX with the Bitcoin.
I was about to just take the servers down.
Yeah, server cert. All right,
Wow,
so
look
who
at that
was
stun.
it? What's the deal, Shin?
Jewel has
Jewel.
a bone saw.
Which that makes much more sense. Yeah, so Jewel's got the journey boots and the bone saw,
Okay.
and that's something somewhat, maybe not exactly that order, but you know, a little weapon damage and some shred on Jewel with maxing Thunderstrike. That's not
Yes,
terrible.
yeah.
That's not terrible at all.
At least she does get to max the B. Now, if you had to like max your A or something, I feel like I was getting trolled out pretty hard. Nivmat getting closed in on
Oh,
here.
Nimbat, you can't do this against team defense.
Yeah.
Defense wins championships.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I don't know if that's applicable here. Trogdor moving forward. Now, he probably has Stormcrown complete at this point. No, he had to go for Slumbering Husk
This
next.
would
so
be
maybe...
so much better if we could see the damn item.
Damn, but it's so much
Hey,
fun. I
Greg,
love guessing
fix the
this right
bill.
here. You know, like if they were up here and I call it out and I'm wrong, they're like, Humanist, you're such an idiot. Now, we're just guessing, so
There
you know
you
I
go.
can't be wrong.
Next time we do Ultimate Bravery, we'll have the items on the screen, but nothing we can do
Love
about
it.
that here.
Well, it looks like it's just kind of early mid-game rotations right now. Xenotech putting some damage, putting a hurt onto this
the
tier 1
split push.
turret.
I like it.
Yeah, it's split push when you're left alone. Hey, why not? It's pretty efficient at this point play out of Xenotech. He's actually going to steal a little jungle away, but he's found by Jaciel. Jaciel jumps in. This should be a dead Idris here anytime.
Poor Xeno is like, what am I supposed to do? I have a
just
Shiver Steel. I have to do double Atlas Pauldron.
You have
I
to slow him
buy
and
a
run
construction.
away.
What
Yeah.
am I supposed to do?
Oh, one shot, one kill coming on through. Zeal's down, and this Protect the Sky. It's really not working out the way that you were imagining in it early
no,
on.
I want it to be like the old school Protect the Kog'Maw. Like I just want everyone to be traveling with the sky at all times.
They should.
And just, you cannot get to the sky because there's this impenetrable mass
That's
of
right.
humans, right? like
not-
old school Von Menace. Like I want them to travel as 5 around the map, like a hive mind.
If anyone has different levels than their teammate, you know they're just not playing it correctly right now. Now Nidmet moves in. They're going to contest over here on this Crystal Treant. And actually, that went over to Jaciel. That's going to be pretty good here. Uh-oh, big burst comes out, knocked off though. Things are getting quite messy right now. Megavore goes down, didn't quite have the heal coming on through. This is a 4 versus 4, and now it's time for Team A to get themselves out of here. Black Claw's actually landed on the map. We're 14 minutes in here, so maybe a big team fight could go. Oh, one shot connects. He's down in the little dirt nap. Taka will fall as well. Idris able to clean that one up. Now Xenotech, he's got the Shiver Steel.
Come on, Xeno.
You can't run from this man. A triple kill. Xenotech going ham. Give me the quadra kill. He's
I'm sure
stunned
he
up
has
the active
the
camo. He's
Starblade by
in.
now.
Shiver Strike. You can't take this guy down right now.
I'm sure he has the Star Blade. He must be feeling just the sweet, sweet relief
Oh, yeah.
of a little bit of a weapon ratio on this Idris.
Absolutely.
Can we get a build update from the gallery?
Yep, checking right now. So it looks like Xeno has a Shiver Steel, his Sora Blade, and he's working on his Scout Cam item.
Oh yeah, there's no contraption in 5v5, so they're subbing in the scout.
Grace has her Eve and is working on the Aegis. Zeal has some damage with a Tyrant, but is working on whatever the next crystal item is. So.
And what are we making them do? Are we making them go all the way up to the Super Scout 2000? Like, what do they have to
Yep,
do?
they have to finish the
All right,
highest.
so Xenotech on this Idris has to get the most expensive Scout Cam Enhancer item.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
So much vision.
2,000 total gold, I think.
So Optometrist aiming. First Judgment comes out, but look at Nivmet with that Afterburn. What an echo, but a double kill coming through for Xenotech, who is turned up to the roof with an overpowered build right now that nobody could have seen coming. Some Haipu in the chat.
For all the ghouls and ghoulettes.
Cool.
Yep.
But they're probably on his channel right now.
Which is good.
That guy is 7-1-2 right now.
Does
doing
Xenotech
pretty well
have
for
more
himself.
viewers than us?
1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's the way it should be. 7-1-2 on the defensive Idris.
Niv had some commentary about his build. He said
Is it
it is
whining?
quote-unquote broke.
Broken good?
Broken great.
Broken great.
Dude, I knew it! What is this? Oh my goodness. How can you whine about
wouldn't
broken
it be awesome
great?
if this hot mess of Ultimate Bravery like set the meta, like with Idris, like people start playing Idris this way? Wouldn't that be great?
Absolutely. You know, that's you know, I know we're kind of like half joking about that, but for real, I really do like when we have these kind of matchups here because people find things that actually are just kind of strong. And maybe we'll see it actually come through. Looks like we're having some kills.
This is not the Fury cam. Shinkai
blame
is
the
just
camera.
sleeping
Yeah, this guy's
on the
out of
job.
practice
He's only
here.
doing 4 jobs at once, missing kills left and right. That Ultimate Bravery does not dictate which heroes you have to show on the screen, Shinkai.
Trogdor's build probably really coming into its own right now. I think after the Storm Crown, he's got the Clockwork. So he's just going to be stunning off of cooldown, getting a lot of damage in between that AC and the Storm Crown. There's the stun onto Niv. Trogdor even use boots, or is that just Merciless Pursuit, movement speed? Rocket Leap on in. Gary's got him, putting that Bone Saw to work. And that'll be a kill actually going to Nivmet.
Yep, Nivmet, he's bought the cotton candy, he's got the minions here, and he's working on his barbecue.
Working on the barbecue.
None of those are real items.
All right, let's see how they go on this carnival ride. Jaceel, who's he want? He wants Xenotech. Of course he wants Xenotech. He tries to jump back, but it won't be enough. He should be going down here. Yeah, even with that overpowered build on the Idris, he will eventually go down. Big Red button in from the side. Yummy Catnip Frenzy. They're going to be able to lock Zeel down and find the kill onto Sky. Where were all the captains when you needed them?
I don't know, but you know, 14-18, out of everything that could have happened in this match, this is not terrible in terms of competitiveness.
Oh, Nivmet's probably just taking it easy on them. Now a big blast trimmer coming on through. Can they follow up? It feels like they should be able to. Afterburn blocked off, Nivmet walked right back into that damage. Who's going to be left for dead here? Is Taka able to get out now? They dropped the scout cam. They have vision. One shot comes through. Niv, get yourself out of there. He's got the healing flask. He debated him, but a holy nuts Nova able to lock Kestrel up, and they find the kill.
Yeah, EFX locking himself down in that one-shot, one-kill for far too long. Need to keep your distance on that Kestrel did not work out.
Did not work out. I appreciate the commentary on that. Omega Borg winds up. Holy Nova is going to catch on to 2. Gary jumps on in, trying to threaten his opponents, but it's not enough. Look at this B-side just turning it up here. It's a bloodbath in mid lane now. 15-22, 18.5 minutes in. What are these guys going to do? They're going to push. They're going to take one of these dragons off the map. Look, it looks like actually, yeah, Xenotech has made the call. They're going to move down.
Good.
They're going to start up.
Take some objectives.
Ghost Wing? Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, so maybe we can get a build update for anyone who's joining us late. This is the debut of Ultimate Bravery 5v5, which means they must build items in the specific order that you see rotating on the screen. Must max things in the correct order.
So right now, Xenotech audience looking on the
wait a minute.
Jazz went over the wall with the scout cam and that X-Retro. Is he going to be... Yeah, regretting that situation. Should be able to get out of here. Over the wall, though. Yeah, nothing to lock him down here.
Shin, please.
Oh yeah, so right now Xeno is probably the furthest along in his build. He already has his Atlas and Scout Cam item, so he's working on his next item.
All right, so Xenotech has Journey Boots, Shiver Steel, Sorrow Blade, Super Scout 2000, and an Atlas Pauldron working on his last Atlas Pauldron.
Yeah, I feel like he's really wishing that he had a little bit of extra damage, but somehow
Echo! The Echo was not enough to save his head there, but suddenly things have been turned around. They collapse down a 3-man Rocket Leap. Who is this guy? Gary, what a player. Slumbering Husk coming through. I think that was Physics that got procced off there. The Divine Intervention coming through as well as the self-heal. The Sadagio is unkillable for the time being. They've taken down the Grace. Now they switch over. Physics. Rest in peace, Physics? Yeah. Siri putting this Koshka to work, running circles around. Pouncy fun. And is that an ace? Yes, it is.
There's a little bit, I don't know, Siri taking an unnecessary risk there, but getting the reward.
I liked it. Siri really putting this Koshka build to full work, and that was the Journey Boots, Tension Bow, Shatterglass, Storm Crown, onto the Dragon's Eye at this point, you'd have to imagine.
And now we'll try to take Blackclaw. Blackclaw's taken. We'll fly to mid lane. We'll light up that lane. Shin, more builds, please.
All right. Well, the thing is, I can't look at it until Niv brings it up, and he's currently about to go stop that. Go protect him. Maybe.
Gary trying to slow down his opponents, but
just too late.
that death from above was almost there for the steal. Blacklaw's going to be captured up. Will be flying into mid lane, but in the meantime, can they find any more kills? Xenotech pops Atlas Pauldron as he's running away there, buying some time for his team. There's a lot of damage that's been spread out across the board. A side.
That's a big lizard.
Yeah, they yeah, yes. He's going to move down now. Look at the burn, baby, burn. That's a lot of damage that comes out when that first fire breath onto the turret here.
I like when you can see Blacklaw comes out of the pit, you know, not in that lighting anymore. You get to see that it's really a black dragon. You got the blue stripe because the blue team captured him. I like it.
That makes sense.
I like
makes
it.
sense to me. Now they're actually doing a lot of damage here, but they're gonna just let Blacklaw go. They move in, they're able to take one kill, they can converge back and now take this down very easily because A-Side is not gonna come in and try to get anything more off of this. I thought it was gonna be like 2 turrets pretty easy.
Okay, so perhaps well played. Casting a little body block there on the 1-shot, 1-kill as well. Shin, can you hook us up?
Let's see. Niv builds, please. All right, let's see. So Xenotech is actually full build now. He actually cannot do anything else. Catherine's almost done too.
Catherine, the alternating current, Journey Boots alternating current, Slumbering Husk, Storm Crown, Clockwork, Atlas build.
Yep, that team has nearly 5 Atlases complete, I think. So.
That's a lot of Atlases.
Jewel is getting pretty close to finish too, along with Koshka. That said, red team seems much further along with the builds. That may just be because a lot of the items are just cheaper. They have so much defense, and defense tends to run a little bit cheaper than a tier 3 offense item.
Will we see a Flash X style steal here on the Dragon?
They're going to try for it over the wall. Siri jumps on it. Oh, they got it! Taka was able to secure that. Actually, yeah, able to get a kill onto the Catherine as well. Now, how's this going to play out?
Ghostwing, of course, is an out-of-combat buff.
Yeah, so that you want to drop out. If you do get low, if you're in danger, you want to drop out of combat for, what is it, like 4 seconds or 8 seconds, something like that? Xenotech, he's in with the Shimmer Strike, jumps back, repositions, stays alive. And he cannot get any stronger at this point. Now the chase is on Nivek. 1 afterburn. Grace incredibly low. Adagio as well. Physics will fall. The chase is on. Zeal has fallen. Xenotech has to Shroud Step himself out of there. Wild cameraman in action here, and it looks like Grace will be going down.
Drunken camera.
Drunken camera. I don't think so. I had a conversation with him before the stream started. I think he was sober. But, yeah, it would appear this way. Now you can see the buff here on Nivmet. Nivmet out of combat. He's going to be regening up, and that's incredibly strong. So they're going to take the first base turret down. Armory is vulnerable at this point. And it looks like A-Side's going to try and get some damage down, but thinking twice. Trogdor. This is my favorite build in the game. Trogdor on this Catherine, doing work, taking Kestrel down. Big, big damage. Nivmet decided to go for the split push here, playoff.
Nice, and as these builds get close to done, well, it's going to be Nivmet versus Xenotech. Maybe not with the Echo Afterburn available for Nivmet. So, getting close to full bid now. The Glaive, Journey Boots, Echo, Serpent Mask, Dragon's Eye, alternating current, Journey Boots.
I blacked out. I didn't
the Kestrel has got to do Journey Boots, Dragon's Eye, War Treads, alternating current, Bonesaw, Fountain.
What's interesting is both of these teams get Fountain as their last item for 1 player each.
Yeah, and so Kestrel has the Fountain and Sky has the Fountain. So this is not, even the muscle memory, even if the players are good support players, the muscle memory will not be there while on these carries to remember to save your team and yourself.
We'll see, though. I mean, I could see Zeal using that Suri Strike to get into position for a nice, epic, game-saving heal on his team. I don't know.
And Team Nivmet, 0 Atlas Pauldrons, but 3 Aegises. Which is good because there's a lot of blue on the other side.
Yeah, there is.
And on Team Community, they have a Atlas Pauldron on Adagio, on Catherine, 2 on Idris. That's a lot of, or 2 on Adagio, 2 on Idris. So that's a lot of Atlas Pauldrons, as well as a couple Aegises. A lot of defense.
Yeah, it kind of feels bad, though, to not be able to use that.
So as you see the builds rotate through now, pretty much everyone is full build. We're sorry you can't see it. That's a bug on the current 5v5 PvE. Nothing we can do about that because it's a test environment, and we're testing all the things, making sure they work when the game comes out for all of you.
3-man Blast Tremor to start this one off. Death from above as well, raining down, but it's That's EFX that's getting lit up. Xenotech dive in very deep with a Shroud Step, and the Divine Intervention keeps him alive. Can he dance long enough? He will go down. Joel able to get that kill. It looks like Zeal goes down as well. A-side starting to tear B-side apart here. Omega Borg just winding up, trying to buy a little bit of time. Burst comes out. Just a desperate burst of judgment from Physics. Physics will get lit up and taken down. Omega Borg. This is just run. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. It lasted longer than I thought.
Yeah, it's a good reflex block there to stay alive.
What a
Divine
rocket
intervention.
Who is this guy? Gary tearing him up. Bonesaw and Thunder striking Trogdor down. Trogdor almost found a kill, and that's because the build was so incredibly strong.
Nice little yummy catnip frenzy. I do kind of like the idea of Kashka getting the proc off of the tension bow, and then Shatterglass for some damage on that twirly death. And then a Dragon's Eye, you do see Dragon's Eye on Kashka. Maybe not typically Shatterglass Dragon's Eye, but these items work. These items are okay.
So are you suggesting that players should build Tension Bow on Kashka on live?
Oh, absolutely.
Why don't you
Tension
talk
bow
to
aftershock,
Starboy
try
about
it.
that?
Have fun.
I'd say have some fun too, man. That's what it's all about. Black Claw captured up. It really, if A-side plays this correctly, this could, great chance this could be GG here.
So I think a lot of what we're seeing is the red team was doing pretty well early on, but they all capped out their builds. They can't get any strong longer. Meanwhile, blue team is still actually have much more damage items.
Or any more defensive, as it were.
Yeah.
Such strategy coming out of blue side here as they go for the split push. They get out of the armory in top lane, but Black Claw's in mid, and Black Claw's going to be hammering away. Now Gary, he leaves himself for dead. Nidmet, he's got that afterburn. Does he still have his Echo? I don't know. We'll find out here.
And that's
in
just
a second.
something you
He's got
don't
his
see in
boots.
3v3. The Vein Crystal with the Halcyon missiles focusing on Gary twice in a row.
Yep.
That did result in his death.
But that armory's down in mid. Up in top, it's incredibly weak. And now onto the Vein Crystal. Blacklaw still doing work. Nivmet just trying to buy time. He's just trying to be a nuisance here.
And you see the Atlas Pauldrons coming out in every situation because Xenotech's team has 42 Atlas Pauldrons.
42. I thought they had 41. Either way, it's going to be okay. Oh, look at Blacklaw just burn, baby, burn.
It's going to be close.
He's like, I got it. No, he's going to go down here.
It's going to be so
going
close.
To stay
it's
alive.
never been a closer finish ever. Okay, maybe it's.
I mean, you have the hype skills. What can I say, playoff?
Jazz. So Jazz bought from the jungle shop and then went home just for good measure?
That's just efficiency right there. That's just real efficiency. I like to see it.
Come on, Vein Crystal. You're gonna recharging real slow.
So
gotta put that on a plug into the kind of power pack iPad for it. You plug it in from the small plug.
Is
going real slow.
that a planned item?
Yeah, you gotta plug your Vein Crystal into a big Halcyon charger. Anyway, Shin.
So I was about to say that you can see on the red team how much gold each player is actually holding. We have Catherine holding 3.5k.
Are they allowed to buy infusions? They are, right?
They are all buying infusions every chance that they get.
Is that 71 stacks on Trogdor right now?
30 kills to 30 kills. 80k gold apiece in the 5v5 ultimate bravery.
Wow.
You couldn't draw it up any better. It's as close. I mean, obviously this is a longer match than a normal match because they're building like they're brain dead, but otherwise pretty good.
It's building like me in a ranked match. We should have had these guys in Singapore. I don't know what we were thinking. Death from Bob's going to come down, splitting the fight into two. This guy had an Echo. Yeah, it looks like that must have been what happened right there. Both of these teams now. Bound's coming out. Now Bound's actually playing a huge role here in the late game.
Yeah, this guy does have an Echo.
Suddenly, A-side staying alive and it looked like all hope was lost.
It will still be.
Jazz getting taken down now. The scout camp, the vision is a huge, huge thing here in 5v5. And you can see right now, like as long as you got that vision down, you're taking this target down.
All right. They're thinking perhaps about the Ghost Wing here. Interesting decision.
Strong
late in the game. Shin, talk to me a little bit about the objectives, whether a Ghost Wing is even, a thing to do at this point in the match.
Well, Ghost Wing does grant you that out-of-combat buff against your pretty big shield, along with some healing. So it makes you much more likely to win the next team fight.
So you take the Ghost Wing. Maybe you don't need the regen, all the regenerative properties at the moment, but you do also have the health barrier, and picking a fight is a good time. But blue team has to be patient here. They cannot fight Team Community while they have the Ghost Wing buff.
I mean, you can. You can. I think, honestly, they had a chance to fight up there. You saw Trogdor move down into bot lane, and if they could have found a pick maybe onto Physics up in top, would have been really really great. Now, Gary's going to move in here. Active camo, but Trogdor, he dodges the stun. What a player. Now,
You see the Waterloo coming out.
oh, you're in a bad place, buddy. I mean,
Unless
whatever.
this is a distraction.
Oh, but he
Is this a
stays
distraction?
alive.
Is this a deliberate distraction?
Yeah, I mean, you have to imagine it's all calculated. A player like Trogdor's not going to move down and not expect something like that.
It was not.
5
it was not a
versus
ploy.
4. Siri jumps in as well. Just Zeal trying to get on to Zeal here, but the turnaround, the Holy Nova stunning up Gary just enough. Nidmet, he was in deep, has to reset. The fountain comes out. Blue side stays alive. Zeal will go down. That's 2 heroes down for the red side. Now, they're at full health. They're juggling the damage on blue side. Can they stay alive? Nivmet, he's in. He's back on out. Physics doing her best to keep the heals and the damage buffs coming out of Xenotech. You know he wants Nivmet, and Nivmet's baiting this one out. Pops the healing flash. The Simmer Strike is there. Suddenly, Xenotech collapsed on by all 4. This is just a swarm of bees. Xenotech, you made a mistake. Oh! Take away the hyper in the chat.
Take it away. Strike through.
Strike through.
Anyway, yeah. So again, we're at about 32 minutes. Normal 5v5 match will be long over, but as you see the build scrolling through, everyone's at full build now. That is what each hero has been forced to buy, and in that order. And at this point, very, very difficult for Xenotech's team because they've been forced to build all defense. They maxed that out early on. They have a lot of unspent gold. Very few options available to them at this time.
Yeah, Trogdor, almost 5k gold right there. Physics gonna wind up with that verse, trying to buy a little time. Holy Nova will catch on to 2 as Physics trying to get back, but is the afterburn there? Oh, it's not enough because the big divine intervention comes through. Nivmet will be lit up. Nivmet goes down with a little bit of blood.
Come on, community.
As the end community team.
Come on, defense.
Oh, looks like they're gonna get at least 2
No, look
here,
at the
but
rocket
Gary
leap right over, belly flopping down in the tree end zone.
Oh my gosh, just using this map to utter efficiency. Siri, just a matter of time before Siri goes
Come
down.
on now.
Suddenly, that's 2 kills for community team.
Let's
they
go,
only
community.
lose Physics. What can they take right now?
Take down Nivmet.
Can they take Black? Is Black Claw up right now?
They can
Black
take
Claw?
a crystal tree end.
Oh!
That's going to make all the difference.
Unstoppable power.
No, that's actually not even that team. Jazz is on Nivmet's team. I'm going to shop a little river shop shopping right there from the Flying River Shop.
It's my
And
favorite.
I actually think that's pretty smart because you can see how violent it is on Sovereign's Rise. Why would you want to put up shop there? You could get eaten by a dragon.
Yeah.
You might get killed by a rogue hero. You just fly that little balloon away when things get rough.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just great strategy. Appreciate it.
Out of the shopkeeper.
Out of the shopkeeper.
It's a
I would
great
expect no
macro
less.
strategy out of the
Yes,
shopkeeper.
exactly.
The 6th man, if you will.
I mean, you can't imagine that was the first attempt, though. I'd like to see a couple of the previous
All right.
attempts from that
Will there be a steal?
Will there be a steal? We got about
went in early.
3 more seconds here with the rocket leap in there.
That was
This is
very
going to be
early.
a dead jewel.
That was very,
Gary,
very early.
a regrettable decision to move
Very
in
early.
there. And Zeal gets the last hits. This is going to be Blackclaw going over to community team. Nivmet moved
Come on
in. He was a
now.
little too late. Has to get himself out of here, but he should be able to hunt this guy down.
Come on, community. We're about to hit 34 kills to 34 kills at 34 minutes.
Wow. It's almost like they planned it, but obviously they
You
couldn't
can't
have.
write the script.
You could. I mean, if I had enough
But
tries.
no one is with Blackclaw. There's only so much Blackclaw can do on his own.
No, I really like that, Blackclaw's probably going to get this turret down incredibly low, but we've seen in the past where he felt like unkillable. At this point, he feels really, really balanced. I actually like it a lot.
That's good. I like what you like.
I like you like.
All right, now, can they travel as 5? If you're listening, Team Community, on the stream, travel as a unit, channel your inner Von Menace, 5-man protect the sky, or maybe protect the Idris at this point. You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, there's so many.
No,
things
Trogdor,
to-
you are not traveling as 5, Trogdor!
Uh-oh, he's in buying
Trogdor,
time.
why?
Trogdor, run.
Why, Trogdor, why? You're all alone. You're all on your lonesome.
He's just trying to see how long of the death timer was
What
at this point in the game.
Zeno is saying on his channel right now as he sees Trogdor.
How does he even die? He's got 88 stacks on his passive right now.
He's got
And
all
a slumbering
all
husk.
the armor and shields.
Nigh unkillable.
No, and now Team Community on the back foot, trying to turtle, This is a very difficult difficult situation now.
So what I would like to see Team Nivmet get some scout cams down in the base
Team
of the community
Nivmet,
team.
you would love to see them get some scout cams down.
And
the
then-
only problem is they have not been allowed to buy any of the scout cam enhancers at all. They none. All they have is their default scout cam.
Dude, my strategy is busted here.
Only the other team has a super
And we
scout
have
2000.
no teleport boots
No.
either.
No, because the teleport boots weren't on Kill the Streamer yet.
Kill the streamer.
Kill the Streamer.
All right, at least update kill the streamer. We can do it
We can do it, X Maverick. We can do this
together.
together.
We can make it happen. Now, okay, things are getting interesting at
All
this
right,
point.
now. There's 5 people. We can do this.
There's 5
Trogdor
versus 5.
Trogdor, just stay behind physics.
In a world where Trogdor stays with his team,
Just stay behind physics.
does not get solo killed.
No, Trogdor, no!
Trogdor,
No.
he's so
No.
tanky though. He can do it. Honestly, I
No.
think what this cat's about to single-handedly win this fight moves, and with this Merciless Pursuit, gonna rethink things, drop on back, reposition, but they're at 5.
Trogdor,
Playoff
just
here.
stay on top of the Idris. Just physically put
Just
your
stand
Catherine
on top of
the
the
No,
Trogdor,
no!
A sling and
No!
a stun
Trogdor!
somebody, he's back. First the Judgment winds up here at Nivmet's end, but he's stunned up immediately. Nivmet peeled away from his team. Cameraman, why? Who is this guy? Koshka taking a lot of damage, dips back. Physics, is that a second verse coming out there? I'm not even sure. I have no idea what's going on at this point. Siri dropping low, standing ground, trying to get the damage on Trogdor, but Trogdor's too strong on the backside. Jaseel's been caught out. Jaseel pops the healing flask,
Come
gets
here,
back.
attack!
He's burning down with that gift of fire damage. Nivmet peeling for his team. Echo going to work. Blast Tremor comes through. Nivmet's down. Now you imagine more are going to start falling. Kestrel caught out with the Sunday move in. Kestrel will go down. No path to retreat to. And at this point, it's going to be community team taking whatever they want across this map.
And Adagio does have an Echo, was forced to buy an Echo, forced to max A.
So I'm not seeing things.
No, in a position to use that on versus Judgment, or even maybe on those heating
This is
hands.
actually really good practice for casting. Like if you block out all of the items and you
gosh.
have to just visually call out everything you're seeing.
Sure.
I like that.
One thing you can call out at any time is Atlas Pauldron attack slow. Yeah, 72 Atlas Pauldron.
And he moves in. Atlas Pauldron. Seal, can he get it? Oh no! This is gonna most likely be a dead talk.
No, I don't blame him though. He had to try. He had to try.
Gary with the bait AFK there on the side. Ooh. Gary just yelled back into the X-Retsu, drops into the stealth and able to get out. What a player here.
Yeah, nicely done. Nicely done.
Oh,
Jewel. Oh no.
Oh, Trogdor.
Elf Jewel's
You know,
down.
if you're
Elf
here to
Jewel
win,
is down.
you take that kill.
Oh,
you
Koshka.
take it every day of the week.
Koshka splitting. Koshka splitting off, has the tension bow, which is absolutely not great at this point in the match, 38 minutes in.
Suddenly, things have been turned around. It's 37-35 in favor of community team versus Judgment coming through. Nivmet get wrecked! He gets taken down. Physics credited with that kill. Blacklaw hammering away onto the base turret at this point. Only 3 heroes alive for Team Nivmet. They're on the back foot. Blacklaw's incredibly healthy.
Come on now.
Looks like the first, or the mid armory is going to be going down.
Come on
It's going
now.
to make
We
the
can do
Vape
this.
Pistol easier to take down as well as take
Push
away
to
some
win.
of its damage. Do they hang
They're
around?
gonna
is
back
the
up. They
question.
can't make up their mind. They're probably not on voice comms. This is rough.
But look at that divine intervention.
Are
coming
they
out so
on
much healing.
the official Vainglory
Doesn't matter.
Discord?
It doesn't matter. You could have like 6 heals at this point, and Zeal still would have died right there.
Ooh.
Now, getting back, the Atlas Pauldron
Focus
comes out.
Crystal.
So much attack slow.
Focus the
They're on
Crystal.
the main Crystal. Blacklaw's too healthy.
Focus the Crystal.
Community team's gonna win
Oh,
this.
no.
Place your bets.
Focus the Crystal.
Place your bets.
Focus the Crystal.
A side.
Omega board.
B side.
Omega board.
Team
Omega
Nivmet
board.
is doing it. Omega board. Can he do it? In
Omega
board.
board.
Holy no. Blacklaw's
It's gonna be
do it.
Blacklaw. Team Blacklaw. I'm on Team Blacklaw. Oh, this is gonna be
Yeah,
close.
I'm
This is gonna be
glad I
close.
bet on
There's some
Blacklaw
good
because
fire.
look at the fire does
Some good
so
fire.
much damage. Where are you going, Blacklaw? Where are you going? Who did it?
Oh, the guy. Did they aggro him?
They,
Oh god, no.
they hacked
Aggro
the game.
with Blacklaw. That
Oh.
was BM out of Blacklaw.
He
That
was-
was like a Blacklaw
that was
charm.
like, God, that was like watching Nova finish a game out there.
BM Blacklaw. BM. Blacklaw. When you have the team beat, finish them off. Don't toy with them.
Don't
That
toy
is
them.
not good
But
sportsmanship,
he is
Blacklaw.
calculated.
It's
You know,
not good
Blacklaw.
sportsmanship.
All right, to you
Blacklaw.
guys.
Can we get a taunt for Blacklaw, like so he can throw the kissy
That
face?
was it.
That was it.
That was it right there. All right. That was the debacle of Vainglory 5v5 Ultimate Bravery. That wasn't so bad. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Thank you for calling that match.
I had fun.
We
I'll
should have
take it
got
easy
you
on
water.
you.
Do you have a water?
No, I got a coffee.
You got some Purell there. Just
How
down,
do you
just
think
straight
I do
Purell.
what I do? I drink coffee.
But is that all right? If you can hydrate, doesn't that dehydrate you?
Not technically. Science has proved that you are getting a little bit of hydration, not as much as you should be.
I liked how you used proved instead of proven because you are using the verb and not the adjective.
It's I'm good at England.
All right, that was Vainglory 5v5. Hello, Noxie. Hello, Domo Furious.
Hi, team.
We love you. All right, that was Ultimate Bravery 5v5. It was a lot of fun. Feel free, say hi on the stream if you like. It's Noxie. She makes all the cool things. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope if you were watching on Xenotech's channel that you enjoyed that. We're going to wrap this up pretty soon. We will be back. If I'm going to die, excuse me. We will be back, somewhere between January 29, January 31, somewhere in there for Update 212 activation stream.
Cool.
And we'll have fun with that. We'll have Nimet on camera talking you through all the live balance stuff.
GG Niv.
GG Niv. GG Niv. Come say hi, Niv. Come say hi. And
yeah, do we have a mic?
we don't have a mic. We don't have a mic to interview.
I'll wave.
Oh, is there a mic? There's a mic down here. Where is it? Where is it?
I could just pass this.
All right.
Sure, I'll.
Nimet,
GG,
how was
guys.
that? Come down lower.
Unfortunately,
how was that for you, sir?
it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. It got unfortunate because we had a disconnect at one point, and one of the members.
Oh, here come the excuses.
That
I
was
didn't
a really
see no
clear
DC.
Really, the jewel,
Oh no.
which then Trog shamelessly killed them
Oh
while
no.
AFK.
None
I
of that.
saw that.
None of that was captured on camera.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
How long did that take for the excuses to start? That was. But it was
I'm
like
not
a
saying-
solid 3 seconds before.
Wow.
The hashtag
You're
excuses.
so quick to try and assume the worst. Clearly, this shows the character of Playoff Beard, right?
This is the character of Playoff Beard,
Shush.
as it were.
Go,
Okay.
go.
Hand and all, and the whole
Don't-
thing. All right.
Oh, is your hand still
Nimet,
injured?
it's so terrible. It's so. We did the thing with the thing and the hexlet, and it was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. I can't even. I can't do all the. All right. You had fun.
I had a great time. Ultimate Bravery is a lot of fun.
You like 5v5?
Oh, I love 5v5. That goes
5v5
without
is
saying.
good. All right. With that, let's run through our closing things. Yeah, we'll end on that. All right. First up, shout out. Oh my God. All right. Hello, people. All right. Shout out to Vainglory veterans and the SK team. A lot of Vainglory peeps are heading. Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. Nimet.
GG, guys. It was
GG,
a lot
Nimet.
of fun.
You did great. You did
Yeah.
great. Shout out to
I did awful. My team did great.
Shout out to Vainglory veterans. They got Best Chuck, Flash,
gonna argue that.
a bunch of people who are heading to the Rules of Survival World Championship with a team named Vainglory Veterans. We got to give a shout out to that. Wishing them well. There's some big prize money on the line there, so we hope that any money in the pocket of our beloved Vainglory competitive players is a good thing. It's a good thing for everyone. So we wish them luck. There's a team also that's got Jetpacks and Bayou and a bunch of cool people on the European side on it as well.
Nuts.
We wish them luck as well. Kind of funny, kind of cool to see Vainglory represented there.
Yeah.
We'll be pulling for them.
Yeah, I mean, not only were they at number one,
Yeah.
but if you look at the score, like kill score, everything else, like they were just slaughtering the other team. So,
Well,
it's
what
pretty
would
good.
you expect? The best of Vainglory. What's going to happen?
mean,
What's going to happen?
What are you going to do, right?
All right. So shout out to them. Things to read, as Shinkaigen, or I think Wolfhands has kindly written here for me. Broken Myth. Broken Myth has a series of really, really great articles happening right now. Make sure you go to brokenmyth.net. Check all of those out. Lots of things about Sovereign's Rise on overall strategic flow, the macro game, on jungle. It's got a whole series going on. Really, really good resource in addition to our official Academy material, in addition to the stuff Flash X is doing, the stuff Excoundrel is doing. Make sure
Definitely.
you're checking out Broken Myth for sure. And what's this one?
Worlds 2017, the finale no one saw coming by EZL.
What's that, Shinkaigen? Why can't they hear you? Why?
I'm possessed by Shinkaigen.
No,
It is a
Shinkaigen,
recap
come back
of
to us.
Worlds.
Come back to us, Shinkaigen.
Okay, I'm back on.
You wrote this line, or
No, I wasn't-
Kyle did.
what?
You printed this out and you put this on the desk. So tell us what is 7B /
Look.
What does this refer to?
Use the Google machine.
What is
it is an article that they put out that is a recap of the finale of Worlds and Tribe's ascension from the wildcard slot to World Championship.
From the wild card, from Challengers. All right, so I should read that. I should go check that out. You should go check that out. You should go check that out. EZL. Good work there. API updates. There's a lot of really, really great API updates that have happened recently. Halcyon Elite has public single and double band draft simulator. Vane Social ranked leaderboards. HalChats has updated and is now, I thought it said, and is now controversial, which would be really great. It's a very, very controversial.
I'm about to get on
very,
over there
very
and check that out.
controversial API.
Yeah.
You should check it out for all the controversy. Actually says conversational. AndyBot. Player profiles now include more lifetime statistics, which is awesome. Rank details and guild tag. And VG
Nice.
Pro has implemented leaderboards, which is sweet.
Nice.
And then maybe you want to take community art?
Community art, music, and videos. Wait. Isn't this something that... I was disappointed in this part right here.
Because of Shin.
Because of Shin.
Because
no,
there's a
that's
musical
hard.
thing.
I'm gonna
Where's
take
the
that
music,
back.
Shin?
Look, I'm disappointed.
Show us
The
Groove
world
Thang's
is
Shaken.
disappointing. Okay,
Where's Groove Thang's Shaken?
Groove Thang's Shaken.
By Extra Pizza.
Koshka's theme by Extra Pizza. So
Where's the music?
Well, about that, they can go check it out in our community tab.
Where's the music? Why?
It's
is
on
this
the
a
community tab.
copyright
It's
issue?
in the community tab right now, according to Shinkaigen.
In-game.
In-game. So check that out. I'm going to go check it out as soon as we hop off of the stream here.
Shake
But
your Groove
it
Thang.
seems like this is going to be pretty cool. And I always like to see Vainglory music, you know?
And of course, the community tab in general, awesome place to find all the things the community is doing.
All right. Then coming up after that, we're looking at Jewel versus Baron. This is actually a video that we had,
Yes.
right? Shen?
All right. We've never seen this, though. She told us. All right. I want you to shock all.
All right. Here's your average Vainglorious level rank queue.
That's like dousing.
Calling Dousey out right now. He's Vainglorious. Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
I was just talking about how they were just
The
chilling
violence.
and then moving.
Why?
in. Oh, but we're 5 versus 5.
Dousey's upset.
Yeah. this is-
Oh, no!
Oh, but what a rocket leap!
So-
Such accuracy
Oh, no.
into the thunder strikes.
Very
I can't
violent.
even believe it.
Wow, so Dousey's dead. Jewel's on the fray.
Jewel learned to afterburn as well, throwing shurikens out here. Another rocket leap. Oh, a shooter! And then kicks them. What is this? This
where'd the
Jewel's
gun
like a
come from?
kraken.
Jewel's got talent.
I like the hat. Like that's nice detail. Nice.
And I'm sure if we watch that again, all of those, I'm sure we're very interested.
Oh, absolutely.
The signature weapons were there. Oh, that was very good.
Yeah.
That was very good.
The turret's so powerful. Jewel would be fleeing. Dare me to do a backflip off the turret. Turns into Ozo. And let's go. Nuke. Ion cannon.
That's the Baron.
That's the ion cannon coming. Oh, Baron!
I'm glad they called it.
Yeah. Rocket launcher dodges it out over the top.
Wow.
Jump
Very
jacks to get
agile.
the attack, but then the other face coming out.
look at this.
Come on, Jules, you got to crit this guy. Right into the jump jacks. Who's going to win this? Oh! Baron got the sword out of Jules' hand. Jewel!
Oh, the big red one.
Thank you very much. By
Nice.
Famontan.
Nice.
Round
Oh,
of
that
applause.
hurt so much.
How you doing, dude?
So painful. So painful when I clapped my hands just then.
Yeah, that was painful. Next up, Dear Diary Lyra by Neko Fury. Was that Nico Fury? Neko Fury. Do we know?
Nice. Here we go. Shin? I thought you were going to give us commentary, Shin.
Oh no, what it's right there.
Dear Diary Lyra.
But I want
so
your
we're looking at the
commentary.
artwork
It
here.
speaks for itself. It's artwork. You can see it on
No, but I
screen.
want to hear your thoughts. I want
Well-
to break it down. Like if we were in the Met right now, if we were in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, we're in room 220, we're in the American Wing, we're looking at Thomas Cole's, a Titan's Goblet, and you're giving me your artistic commentary.
All right.
So here, give me your artistic critique.
Okay, well, you can see here that the artist really captures the how much she doesn't care for her carries. They're just like never building defense,
Yeah.
so
Right.
she's pretty upset with them. And over there,
And
you
it's
see
gorgeous.
it is.
Some great
course.
art.
And over there, you can see Shogun Ringo tier 3, which looking pretty awesome. You can see like there's like a glowing effect on his skin.
Yeah.
That's the skin everyone wants to use.
And that's by @dude_VG.
That's a good underscore to have.
That's a good, pretty good underscore
Shows
to
that you're
have.
part of the Vainglory community.
That was pretty magical.
Fantastic. So with that, we have one last thing, which is the Alpha skin that's coming. Heartless Alpha is coming in the next update. Some other skins as well. Those announcements are coming in the next few days. Keep an eye out for those. Heartless Alpha. Let's take a look at Heartless Alpha.
This is a really cool skin. I got to work on this video along with Shen and our other buddy Nick. But you can see this is a really cool skin. She's got some great animations as well. I really like the ultimate, of course, like everything that comes out. Teleport's super fun as well. You get those little, I don't even know what they are, like jetpack launch things, like when you launch with your B as well, the teleport. So just really, really cool stuff there.
All right. I'm going to... Here, Shin, show it one more time. Show the video one more time. I'm going to find the Sugar Venom lines.
All right, go ahead.
Humanist, you want to do the honors on Sugar Venom?
Okay, model changes. New tan body with bronze filigree detailing. A funnel hat, which you can see there, obviously, very cool. Beautiful face, red hair, and red nose paint job. And also an axe with red blade and missing heart.
Heartless Alpha.
I get it now.
Well, also, because the Tin Man doesn't have a heart.
Yeah. I don't know that story.
Okay.
This guy, you're not
And
learning.
make sure you're reading the lore. Melting Day, it's a really, really lovely story. It's in the game right now, and vainglory.com/news. Make sure you check that out. It's a really fun story for this skin. All right, that has been an hour and 11 minutes of great, great fun with my friend Humanist, with Shinkaigen in the back, with Nivmet in the back or somewhere at this point, and Xenotech on the other side on his stream. Thank you to all the testers who played. Thank you for hopefully enjoying that match despite some of the bugs that are in the current build. We're getting all those bugs out for the release of 5v5 when it comes to you if you have a golden ticket in 2.12, or to the entire community in Update 3.0 in February. Hope you had fun. We'll be back when Update 2.12 activates. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And with that, Humanist, last word.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.